So Rush returns to South Korea. So what is the future of Cloud9? All right, so Max, there's been a change to the import rules in NA. Do you want to start with that?
All right, so I recently just found out, way too late, that Riot has approached team owners and told them that in order to naturalize in your respective region, you have to play in that area for 4 years, and which is a huge shame for people like Rush, Impact, Ryu, and I forget who else, because Peglet, because they've been here for what, like 1.5 years, and they were just one split away from being naturalized. But now that, according to the ESPN article by Jacob Wolf, which is linked at the bottom, it's gonna, if Rush wants to play on the C9 Exodia roster, which is with Impact, Jensen, and Sneaky and Bunny, he would have to wait till 2019, which is way too much, and therefore he went back to Korea. And we kind of saw this coming because once the rules have changed, we kind of like people started talking about this, and the nail in the coffin was when Cloud9 bought out Contracts, who was a very good challenger jungler from formerly Team Ember. I think it's Team Nova now, and yeah, so whatever. Rush went back to Korea, boohoo. Rush was a good player, it's a shame, but it is what it is. Now the real question is, what is happening with C9? And just one more thing I want to note, C9, okay, Rush and Impact originally came to NA onto Team Impulse as a buddy contract, if I recall correctly. They came as buddies, and now you've broken the K-drama bromance, and does this mean that there's a chance that Impact's going to go back to Korea? After the split,
You
of
think
course.
Impact's going to leave a seemingly successful NA team?
It's hard to say.
What do you
I think,
think, Zisha?
like
I have no reason to think that he would, though. I would see the reasoning if he did say that he wanted to leave. For now, I don't see him saying that he's doesn't want to stay because Rush isn't staying. So I'm not gonna put words in his mouth.
I don't think I will either, but I actually don't know how strong their bromance are, like how strong the bromance is. But I had a feeling Rush being on C9 was part of the thing that tipped Impact to come sign with C9 as well. I mean, everyone was really hyped about reuniting the Rush Impact combo, and now you don't have part of the Exodia anymore. And so I can see that if C9 doesn't perform that well this split, Rush is just going to go screw this, and just goes back to Korea or cash in that fat paycheck from China.
No, well, dude, they can't do China either. We're talking about how this this change in rules affects NA and EU. It affects China more than anybody else. Because
That's true.
In the West, between Europe and North America, we have maybe a dozen Korean players total.
Yeah.
China has 30.
So
Yeah.
how deep does this make Korea, South Korea? Because if all the players can't play in their foreign countries or their import spots and they have to go back to Korea, that makes South Korea a pretty damn competitive region, wouldn't you say?
Do you think?
Dan, that
they're
was
all
the
gonna go
dumbest
to South
comment
Korea?
you've said all night. Korea is already it's South Korea. They're much
Right.
deeper than any region already.
Of course.
And even the
I'm not talking
Korean
about.
talents. Okay, no, but let me finish. Even the Korean talents that come to NA are pretty much poached off the challenger scene in not challenger scene, challenger solo queue in Korea. I
I'm
mean,
not
some
talking
aren't,
about
but
so much about Korea being more deeper than the other regions because they obviously already are, but I'm talking about the level of play in Korea is going to increase significantly. Because all the really good players have left, or there's a lot of good players that have left. Impact was a world champion. Um, Now they have to go back to Korea to compete. You're going to see a lot of other players from other regions return. It's going to make those teams that are there a lot stronger than they already are.
I mean, the bottom teams might get better.
Yes,
Yeah,
it's going to be a more
don't
competitive league.
I don't think so, because people are playing around the 2 import slots already, and they still are, and no one's really gonna become naturalized soon. You're like, I think it's more valid for you to say Korea is gonna be retaining talent more so than getting stronger in general, because they're strong already. They're just donating their talent to like weaker regions. And right now what it means is like there is like, actually I don't even think they're going to retain talents, because there are teams that are going to use their import slots and they're still going to poach people from Korea, but it's just that you can't keep poaching from Korea.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, like if this rule didn't happen, basically what would happen would be like Impact and Piglin, all these people would get naturalized next split, and then possibly another wave of Korean exodus would happen. Right, that's what you're talking about. That won't happen anymore.
Yeah.
But like,
So it's they
North
retain
America
the
and
talents.
Europe, North America and Europe, like Russia side are mostly like at the proper saturation of like Korean imports.
Well, most of those teams are already maxed out on their import slots.
Yeah. Russia's the only one that was like, C9 was the only one that was overmaxed with explicit intentions of adding more once the like rule timed out, or once the imports timed out. So like most teams, it won't change anything. It just means they can't get more, and it just means Korea can't bleed more. I think Max is right in that.
There's a couple of teams that do have, like, for example, Envy. They have quite a bit of Koreans on their team as well too, and mainly because Seraph and I think Ninjas are already naturalized. I don't know if Ninja is actually.
Ninja's new.
Seraph
Ninja's
is.
new. So they only have one. They're only using one import slot.
What about Proxen?
Proxen is no. Proxen's NA. Proxen's NA is just a Chinese kid or Viet something. So they currently Envy only has one import, if I recall correctly. Seraph is naturalized like long ago, and Seraph is one of those people that were poached over as like a really good solo queue player onto CLG top lane.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I don't think I can if C9 doesn't have a successful split, I can imagine Impact leaving, and he's definitely going to pick up a contract somewhere in Korea, even if it's a challenger team or like whatever it is. And in terms of the entirety of the, other than that, I don't think the import rules matter, like the change. Well, for me at least as a spectator, it doesn't matter that much. It basically means your long-term goals are much more long-term, and your short-term goals are still the same. But I am just a little bit sad to be not able to see the Exodia, the C9 Exodia of Impact, Rush, Jensen, Sneaky Bunny, or Smoothie.
Right.
It's just because they were really building the hype for that, and now it's just not happening anymore. I'm just kind of disappointed. But other than that,
So if Impact does decide to leave, what do you think the Cloud9 team is going to look like next season? Do you think they're going to keep Meteos in jungle, or do you think they're going to have contracts play instead?
Of course they're going to have contracts.
But Meteos is doing pretty damn good.
I don't think Meteos wants to play.
I think that's.
I think they're gonna have contracts. I think maybe they'll have Meteos as a sub, but I have a feeling. Okay, Meteos is gonna be a sub, but I have a feeling Meteos is gonna go back to streaming. I think he's like much more comfortable streaming, and I really do want to see contracts in LCS. And you know what, Balls is not a terrible player per se. So he's a downgrade from Impact, but by all means, Balls is okay. It's better than what.
They're probably gonna try to scout like any local talent.
I don't think Balls.
What's gonna end up happening?
Like, considering the top lanes in NA right now and how strong they've recently got this split, I don't know if Balls can compete, to be honest. I think he's the next person they need to replace. But yeah, I don't know.
I think they need to let Bunny Fufu go.
Well, did you watch the game today?
Story entirely.
Yeah. Well,
Smoothie did really well.
Up.
Smoothie has been playing really well.
I think the Bunny experiment is not going well. I think Smoothie has been playing better than Bunny throughout. It's like they could keep Bunny as a sub, but I think at this point in time, if I was Bunny, I'd be looking forward towards the next team. I don't know like anything about Bunny shot calling, but yeah, I don't even know if he shot calls on C9 anymore. I have no idea.
I have a feeling
It's like-
Meteos is doing a big chunk of that.
Yeah, last time Meteos tried shot calling, it didn't go very well, and he benched himself for high. So
I don't know if he benched himself for high.
They like Flash.
Or they made it seem like he
stepped down.
benched.
Meteos stepped down for sure. Meteos openly admitted that he stepped down.
Yeah, but I don't know. But I'm pretty sure that Meteos is making a lot more of the shot calling than Bunny Fufu is, especially when he's coming in and out of the lineup.
Because it brought Bunny Fufu in as a shot caller. But you know what? Reaper can do Reaper things and things will turn around, so whatever.
But the fact that he's alternating between Smoothie and Bunny Fufu, I don't think they're going to be like, okay, Bunny Fufu is in, Bunny Fufu is going to do the shot calling. And then when Smoothie plays, it's like, okay, somebody else do the shot calling. You know, I think they're going to have a consistent leader on the team. And I think that would be Meteos right now.
I think it's a toss between Meteos and Sneaky. I do remember Sneaky has been shot calling. You know what? All speculation, but you know what? I think Bunny Fufu should move on.
I think I could
yeah.
I could agree with you that Sneaky's doing some shot calling too as well, mostly because of the chemistry that he has between Meteos and himself, and I think that chemistry does help a lot in terms of what they want to do. I mean, if two of the main guys are going to agree, the rest of the team has to agree.
Yeah, but you know what? This is all speculation, and I guess we're just gonna have to wait and see. For now, it shouldn't matter. C9 is doing pretty well. I mean, granted, they lost today, spoiler alert, to TSM, but they do look a lot more solid, especially in the absence of High.
Yeah, and who knows? Like over this the summer or the off season, there could be a whole shift in the NA scene again, just like last split, and we might see a C9 Afro move. Probably not, but you never know.
Yeah, you know what? If CLG continues doing this trash, then blowing it up could be something. But that's for another podcast.
Yep. So yeah, that's it. Outro time.
Hey there, thanks for tuning into the 9X Report. We hope you enjoyed it, and if you did enjoy it, we would appreciate it if you left us a like, a subscription, or a comment, or whatever. If there's anything specific you want us to talk about, be sure to let us know with Facebook, Twitter, social media, or whatever you kids use these days, and we hope you can join us again in the future. Thanks for the carry.